Hello and welcome to Friday, where the sinks are always fantastic. Alex Navarro, how's your sink? Stainless?
Heated.
Okay. Well, congratulations, fancy pants. Brad Shoemaker, how was your sink?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, a heat sink. I see.
Yeah.
Let that sink in.
No,
boy.
I'm cutting you off, my friend.
We're here to do a little bit of grabbing of bags. We're taking a little bit of a break from the X-Files to showcase the best games this industry has to offer.
That's a bold claim.
It is a bold claim. It is. I know. We're here to play some video games. Some of which will be a little bit of video games. Some of which will be maybe a little bit more video games. But we're going to start with the game that just came out-ish.
Yep.
Which is Avowed. You may have heard of it.
Yep, we're taking money for it. You can pay money and play it right now.
That's right. It's a pay-to-play game.
It counts.
Microsoft's big pay-to-play. Let's take it over to Avowed. We probably won't get too far in this. I'm starting from scratch here, playing over on the PC version. And the first thing I need to do is adjust my gamma. Here we go. How's that look?
I don't see it. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
I think if you go a little further down, you can even still make it a little just visible.
Yeah. I feel like it, you know what? Using the mouse for this one.
How often do you actually change these?
Never. Well, if I'm in game, when we're streaming in my setup, I'll change it. What do you guys think about this?
I think about 2.3 is the max, but I think this is good too.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes stuff in this room gets weird with the lighting, and I'll adjust it.
I think I just take the defaults 99.9% of the time.
Look at that. Push next. Well,
it's an interesting one. I've seen some very mixed reviews on it, but not in some people actually actively hate it or anything. It seems like there's some people who absolutely love it, and some people who are like, I like maybe two things about it, and those things I really like.
I'm having a weird thing with my controller in this game, so I might just switch to the mouse and keyboard.
It's RPG. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
have that option.
We got the audio up here.
This is, in fact, the personal computer.
Yeah, that's what I'm on. Looking
there we
good
go.
here.
There's that clicking.
Yep, looking good here. Third person view off. We're going to leave all this off for now. We don't have to import because I'm using a mouse and keyboard. So press the any button. Look at us. Avowed Premium. That's me. Yep. So this comes out next week for realties.
Yeah. Oh, it's out.
It's out.
It's just out for a lot of money right now.
If anyone can pay money to play it, it is out.
It is out. Let's check our graphics mode here. So we are 1080. We got our DSL up. We're not gonna spend too long in here. No frame generation on for now. Where's our big old preset? Is it all the way down some more? We got
graphics quality preset. Yeah, right there.
All right, epic. All right.
Okay. Well, not too many options then.
All right.
Vinny, as a personal request, can you never do that again? No, I just asked. I literally just asked you not to do it.
I had to get it out of my system. Let's jump in.
I don't know what the opposite of ASMR is, but that's what that was for me.
Mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. In a cycle of reincarnation watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the burned queen. But our goddess has lately
Wodica? I hardly knew Wodica.
Nice.
And our empire
it's not good.
Revolt.
Stop Wodica.
You guys play any Pillars of Eternity?
A little bit.
I don't know anything about that world or fiction.
Common purpose.
Was Rory way into those games?
Maybe.
Living land.
I bet Dave Snyder.
I feel like he was. I also believe.
Okay, I've heard of the Living Lambs.
Wanderers, exiles, and us.
Dirtbags, shitheads, wastoids, dweebs,
and us.
Fortitude asking, yes, this game is in fact in the Pillars of Eternity universe.
Crowd into paradise,
oh, not the Path of Exile universe?
The locals find themselves crowded.
The Poverse.
The other Poverse.
Many years ago, You were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in
Oh, boy.
a rare turn of the wheel,
Oh,
you
boy.
came into this world a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing. To many,
Whoa.
an abomination.
Oh, this is just Dragon Mark shit.
You grew up
Yikes.
an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I
As a
call
janitor.
upon your vow to our empire.
It's a noble
and
profession.
name you my
Mhm.
envoy.
The noblest, I think.
Venture forth
Truly,
in
there is
the
no more
name
noble
of your homeland
profession in this world than waste management.
and secure our future.
Uh-oh.
That's a purposeful
I don't like the
fist
look of that king.
right there.
That guy's up to no
All
good.
right. Ooh, look at this handsome boy, huh? Right
Let's
out
get
of the
stupid.
gate. Right out of the gate.
Seen some wild stuff out of this character creator.
Okay, let's go
Mhm.
wild. Wow, I think I found my king. Look at this guy. Holy cow. What do you just have? Seashell hair? Look at that. Man. They're just giving it to me right out there. What who knows Pillars of Eternity enough to tell me what the hell is happening here?
Why are the Last of Us monsters part of this as like the character creator? If someone could explain, I would love that.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's go quickly here because this feels like a thing that this probably will not be my main character. So let's
Yeah.
make something stupid.
Yeah.
But we can definitely tweak and do some weird stuff.
A lot of good buzz about this game. I'm excited to play this.
Yeah.
The one thing I've seen everyone say pretty much universally is that they really like the combat.
Yeah, which
Okay.
like for a game that is in the kind of vein of something like a Skyrim or an Elder Scrolls where the combat is not always great, that's pretty encouraging.
That is
Well,
putting it gently.
Let's see if we can get into the combat.
Well, first we gotta make
We gotta
a
make a person.
a lot of people also
normal looking person.
said that the world is a lot of fun to explore, which is music to my ears.
Whoa, I dug too deep for a second there. All right. No randoms here, huh? Okay. Oh, these are godlike
Okay, so
features.
this is your godlike feature. Okay.
I mean, that's pretty cool. I might do that on my main character, but let's see what the faces look like. That's pretty cool.
Okay, that one I like actually.
Okay. Okay. Curly hair, check. Abby will be happy. Okay.
Mhm.
Kind of dig that.
I immediately thought of Abby when you put that haircut
Yep.
on there.
Yep. Okay. Okay. See what's happening here. Very good beards.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
pretty.
Oh, that's
pretty
a
noble.
mustache.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Go back to that mustache, man.
You-
Give me that
which one? Wait,
fucking.
this one. Wait. Which
yeah, man.
now we are
That's
just
your
making a character Abby
That's your
would
fucking
make.
Sam Elliott and Tombstone right here.
I got a lot of guard features.
Oh,
Whoa.
Huckleberry.
Okay.
I like a lot of what you can do here.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Whoa.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay. Oh, good. Good. Both eye color. Here we go. Let's do our business. So we got this. Can you zoom in there? There it is. Okay.
Give him the heterochromia.
Yeah. Need that. It's gonna have that scar on the eye, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like a nice light blue on that eye.
I'm gonna be honest. You
Yeah.
don't really look that scarred or god touch. You just kind of look wigged out.
Give me like a fuchsia on this one.
Okay. Where like
Yeah.
like somewhere in here on the eye, like here,
Brightness all the way up.
all the way up. Okay. Like there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't seem to set the eye size per eyeball, so knock against you on that. I would like this one to be a little
Yep.
squintier.
This game's garbage.
This
Throw it in
game's-
the garbage.
Clearly garbage for garbage people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's move on. Brown.
Yes, good. In the Discord chat, we have our first "There's too much fucking shit on me" joke. Fantastic. Love it.
All right. I'll get a little shadow there.
Does it ruin the joke to ask what that's from?
I think you should leave.
Oh, okay.
When's that next season? Do we know?
Don't know. Probably this year sometime, I would assume.
Okay. No size. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Where do you want that nose to go?
Right there. Okay. Looking good.
I think, yeah, the upward nose with the extremely bushy mustache is certainly a look.
I need to... Actually, if we could put nose down more. There we go. Yes. There we go. Right on that mustache. Land it. Coming in for a landing.
It's like you are a human version of the mustache and sunglasses, like, you know, the fake disguise thing.
Yep. I wonder if we can get glasses. Cheek gap. Good. Little jaw position. Good. I mean, I feel like I'm doing one of those, like, I'm in art school having to do a quick caricature of somebody. Like, okay, all right, just a quick sketch. We only have about 3 minutes. Try and capture this person's essence.
Okay, all right. Do you like rollerblading? Yeah, everyone likes rollerblading. Anyway, you're going to be rollerblading in this.
That's right. Hockey? You got it. You got hockey skates and rollerblades. Got it. All right, good.
Any lip work here will not be seen, so...
Same with ears. Really?
Yeah.
Nothing.
You might as well not even have them.
Nothing. They're there somewhere. We just don't know. All right. Complexion style. I see. Again, we've got a lot of stuff going on already. I'm not sure we're going to see any of this.
Well, you'll just have to change the color of it then.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. Let's go.
Make it bright enough to be visible.
Here you go. Whoa. Okay, perfect. Looking good. I was touched by a god. I don't know if you know this.
Lips, I don't think are going to show.
Nope. There's the facial scar. Let's get in there. Where's my eyeball?
We're scarring with gas.
We need this, but on the other eyeball. Here we go. There it is. Oh, what's that one?
Barely see it.
Yeah. We need... Wait, there's no, like, a mount slider? Which is brightness? Weird.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that changes the visibility pretty significantly.
Yeah. All right. Kind of see what's going on there a little bit.
You kind of look like Doug Henning.
Okay.
The magician. You remember him, right?
Like from ages ago.
Yeah.
All right.
Like you're about to fucking get out here and tell me about the fucking natural law party.
All right. I have gotten into, with RPG characters, more and more into sick eye makeup. And like big like face tattoos. I used to not. I used to just be like, I'll save that for the pre-made characters. But I've gotten way more into it.
Well, eyeliner and or shadow goes a long way for anyone.
Yeah, but like just sick shit, like, you know, like this shit just on my character. I want my character to look as like, you don't want to fuck with me. Well, that's just too much. Okay, that's just even for this character, too much. What is this? Is this like running?
I mean, I guess this is a question more for chat, but is godlike is just a thing from Pillars? Is that right? Is that a common thing? Does anybody know?
I think it is. I think the concept of the godlike exists in that universe.
I saw somebody earlier saying like there are lots of different types of godlikes, but only this like kind of fungus, like tree, like plant type stuff is in the character creator here. Don't quite know what that means though.
Again, not going to see any of this.
Okay, so it's not common. Yeah.
Okay. All right. No glasses, but I think we're. Whew. We did. Oh,
all right. What are you?
Wait a second. How'd we? Where's hair color? Oh, here it is. Okay. There. Let's.
What are you looking for? What kind of hue you after?
I don't know.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Wait. Those don't look like the roots. Well, I guess they kind of are.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. There's a good answer from Poop Tempest.
Oh, thank you, Poop Tempest.
The idea is that your soul has been touched by one of the gods, and then you take after their domain, such as fire, water, nature, etc.
Oh,
cool.
I see.
That's an interesting idea.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we've got it. Okay. Boy, okay. Got an arcane scholar. Unique dialogue options and determines your starting weapons. Okay. Wait. Oh, that's just the background. After graduating with honors from Baggin Hill Academy, you published a treatise on salt when you had arrested.
It's a party school.
Court of Augur. When your village's crops failed, your strange insights and unsettling manner earned your neighbor's suspicion. Oh, I kind of like this. Scholarships and pitchwork for employment. Politics, dash influence, and a pinch of perception. Maybe a noble. Questionable morals, you know?
Yeah.
Humble beginnings, driven to famine. Looking at these quickly. Distinguish yourself on the field of battle. You know?
I mean,
kind of a noble. Look at
are
this.
you?
Kind of.
This is probably like higher speech and stuff.
Yeah.
I had to guess.
Or we were run out of town. Learned how to
Why
wield
would that
power
happen?
from the shadow. From the shadows. Look at this. This is somebody who comes from money. You
Yes. Some real Habsburg sort of stuff going on here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got my points, but no points available. Can I take away? I could if I wanted. I might just go with what they're giving me here. So we got resolve, stamina, dexterity, constitution, might, perception, intellect. So resolve is really the only one here that I wouldn't be familiar with, right? Maximum stamina, second wind efficiency. All right. You said it.
Yes.
You said it. Not me.
Gesundheit to you as well.
You're going to have to lower the music down a little bit, ma'am.
I like that one. I like that second one.
2. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Display identifier and player character sheets. That's cool. And display godlike features in-game. NPCs will react to your godlike features. Hell yeah, you should. Display godlike features in-game. NPCs will still react to your... Wait. Oh, hair features and facial features. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Name. What do we got for a name? Alex, give me a name.
Thinking about it. Give me 1 second here.
I know,
Give me 1
it's
second
right
here.
on there. Right on.
I've got one if you want it.
Yeah, what do you got?
How about Wilhelmina?
Wilhelmina? Like this?
Yes.
Got it.
I like it.
Got it. Looking good. that was me trying to push E, but I think we are done.
Yes. You have finalized your noble scion. Wilhelmina.
Sounds like it's relatively simple to reroll skill points and stuff in this.
Oh, that's good. That's a pretty good looking render. Aren't you a cute little guy?
Uh-oh, the lemur got into the crayons again.
Oh, this is going to end poorly for the lemur, huh?
Please do not kill this lemur.
You'd think you'd know better, lemur.
They're gonna kill this lemur. I can tell by the music shift.
Oh.
What do you know of the living lands?
They're bad.
The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations.
Uh-oh.
There beats a dark pulse within the heart
I don't like
of
it.
that soil. Something vile.
Hey guys, you should go.
beneath the earth.
Just becoming a god.
Got the spores.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man,
Oh,
I don't like
that's
that.
unfortunate.
Beyond
I'm gonna just
touches.
look over here.
Hey, Jerry, you okay? I'm just gonna go tell your wife you ain't coming home.
Its foul tendrils reach towards
I've got a
us.
headache this big.
Lash out at the Empire.
Gonna have to fight a bunch of those, huh?
I command you,
Probably.
go to the living lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them.
Can't tell me what to do.
You are my one boy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
Hey, that's the boat Dracula came over on.
Is this boat gonna crash? Are we gonna wash up on the shore?
God, I hope so. Yep, there you go. Indistinct shouting and whole impact sounds.
It's never
A
easy.
3-hour tour.
Never easy. Elf.
Check out these elves.
Elf.
Oh, the glam felon.
I love the idea that elf needs a tooltip.
Elf.
Mhm.
Hey, let's give you a window into our deep lore. Let me tell you about the elf.
Elf. Look, elves are all different.
They got ears and shit.
Hang on. I'm gonna have to get the codex in front of you before you can fully understand what this is about.
This word, elf. Oh boy.
I only had 2 payments left.
Oh, my dad's gonna be PO'd, man. Oh, look, Godface woke up.
Ah, shit.
I was just, I didn't think there were any survivors. Fuck.
Envoy, over here.
Wow. Am I just very tall?
Oh, you're a lot shorter than I thought you were.
Yeah, yeah.
I did not clock that.
Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck
Whoa.
when I did.
Are you a Muppet?
I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
Oh, speech checks.
Uh-huh.
At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We...
Cutting a little
Yeah.
jarring.
The name's Garrick, ma'am. Quarter gunner, 3rd Adheran Fleet.
You know what I mean?
We spoke on the voyage. Never thought we'd end up like this. I've been here before.
Really? Because I don't remember you.
We've got an outpost on this
A
island.
glowing corpse in the background.
Speaking of Muppets. There.
Okay. Bless them for giving the cutaways to your character so you can see real up close what you have done.
Something's not right here. Do I have something on my face? Is there something here?
Yeah.
I saw flashes, envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless... That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet.
Oh.
As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead.
Okay, that's cool. You can go in there and figure out what an elf is if you need. Right.
Then I know the place to start. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it.
Benny, are you sure you want to
but
listen to a
probably our only
Pokemon?
chance of escape.
Yes.
We need
Why you
supplies.
don't on the
If
regular?
our troops have been captured.
I try not
They'll
to.
need our help.
Follow me.
Thank you. I'll keep you safe. Those boards up there look old.
You got a
Good hit,
companion
we could
now?
be on our way.
Yes. One good hit.
That's all.
All right.
It's no good to any of our crew anymore.
I think I saw a weapon leaning against the thing behind
Yeah,
him.
There it is.
Ah,
Also
common
glowing.
sword.
Glowing corpse back there that you need to
Supply
loot
survived.
too.
For all the good it does.
let's equip a weapon. What do you think we got here? Tab. You have 2 weapon
Inventory
loadouts.
screen.
Okay. Press the left mouse button to equip a selected weapon in the main or offhand. Very cool. Armor. Okay. All accessories.
You look like a dab hand with that. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? I know you're wondering.
Okay.
We've got to make sure our troops.
You're gonna have to stop talking, friend. Oh, this glowing corp? Oh boy, this went real bad, huh?
Yeah.
Very, very convenient
Kind of-
pile of bodies all in one spot. Maybe he's been heating them up.
Either.
I think that's what he's been doing.
Yeah, you've been busy. Health is low. Drink your health potion. Okay. Via the rail. Let's learn about the radio menu. Radio menu.
Mm-hmm.
Like it might also
Get
be on
radial
the Z
dog.
key.
Okay. Rank. Oh boy, we're gonna be breaking a lot of crates.
Have they put out other Pillar stuff besides those 2 PC games? Like, was there like a tabletop game at some point, or cards, or something?
Ooh,
I feel like
maybe.
they tried to branch that franchise out.
More.
I'm only aware of the 2 games, but that feels believable.
There's always more tabletop games than you think.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, wait,
Yes.
you're good.
Oh.
You're a good one.
Oh, okay, that's why I know that. Apparently, Josh Sawyer wrote the tabletop game. I think that's why I knew about that, is seeing him talking about it.
Hey, buddy. Oh,
Please
no,
do
no,
not
okay.
stab the lemur. After what we saw, I can't stomach it.
Just getting a little framey over here with this lemur.
Yeah, it's been a little jittery. All.
No! The fort's lit their distress beacon. We've got to hurry.
Do it.
And Gondor will come to their aid.
We need to collect these? No. Are we jumping? Oh yeah, that's
We need
bad.
I don't know.
All right.
How long will he point?
Sheriff should be here. Haven't the troops been doing patrols?
Okay.
All right, good. I always like good physics on first-person melee when the body goes flying in the direction you hit it.
Yeah, it feels like
Always-
pretty
Always helps sell the whole thing.
pretty substantial hits so far. It doesn't
Like
have
how
that
thunky does it feel?
pretty good. It doesn't have that like
right.
Bethesda, you know, like
Like you never want it to feel like you're just like striking through a thing when there's no
Yeah.
resistance to it.
Watch yourself.
Oh.
There's no healer about.
Do you have any non-swinging a sword abilities right now? Or is that
probably
it?
punch,
But, I mean, no magic.
like a magic. I don't think so.
I don't know if that comes with your background or not.
Yeah, unless they haven't introduced whatever magic system there is. But
I think there's a trap in front of you.
yeah, tripwire.
Is this Unreal 5? I believe it is.
Apologies if I'm moving a little quickly. I kind of want to see as much of this from the stream before we dip out. Ability tree fighter. Okay. Well, I don't have any ability. Okay. Watch out for that. Where's my buddy? No? Not coming?
He'll be along.
Damn it! Spruder, it's good. Those should rally us.
I think he hit the trap, Ray.
I was trying to tell him.
You could have disarmed it, you know.
Nah, he's got to learn. We get how's our ray tracing? How's our blood tracing?
I don't know what this has in that regard.
It's a bloodbath.
No, it may not. Or the way Unreal 5 handles that stuff is kind of
Torn
different.
the place apart from the inside. Did they? Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this. I remember some
What's
of the
to like?
soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope to help their souls find the beyond.
We rise from slumber. Is it you?
No.
Nope.
No, I'm just some guy.
Whoa. Wait, the Pillars of Eternity are just a thing?
They are a thing in the universe, I believe.
I would hope so. Given the name.
All right. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. You better watch out. So, Brad, you've heard this is a go get them, explore them kind of game.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people I follow who reviewed it said that there's a lot of there's just a lot of good stuff to find, like just running around the world. There's lots of little secrets and caves and things to explore, trinkets to find, lore. I like a fun world to roam around.
Yeah.
I've also heard it's not like it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's not like an impossibly huge 100-hour, like this is the last game you'll play this year kind of thing. Sounds welcome.
It's put its guard up. Hit it with everything you've got.
Curious to see how this goes down with a larger audience, because this is like kind of, in a sense, the second time Obsidian is doing something like this, because like Outer Worlds was kind of their take on Fallout, sort of. Now this is kind of a take on Elder Scrolls.
Well, specifically the one that wasn't actually a Fallout game, yeah.
It was very, very similar vibe, though,
Yeah. You guys don't even have shields. You're screwed.
Ooh, is there like back damage? Do you get like a crit? That just crits. Seems like based on like the that little warning that you'd get like some kind of counter, but
Oh, you need health.
I don't know if it's triggering.
There you go. Pop that shit.
What is that, yellow meter? Is that some kind of guard break?
Must be
stagger.
Yeah, I was thinking like a stance or something.
Well, it doesn't matter because it ain't standing no more.
I wonder if you can build into like weaponless in this. I wonder if you could build straight magic and no swords.
I would think so, right? I could look at the trees. I would hope they'll give me like a little touch of magic before things get too far. Just like a one spell.
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles.
Surely.
Like a little fire magic, maybe.
Like maybe you could produce fire from your hands, maybe.
Up there. Margarine's Fury. That'll do it.
Sure will.
Burn right through the
Or how about an
bush.
explosive plant?
If we can get it down, that is.
Give me something to throw.
Is someone there? Over here! Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. She's a god.
It's just a mustache, lady. Like, calm down.
That face.
Wow.
Your soul and
Wow.
everything.
Wow.
That's right.
Fucking wow,
I've never
lady.
seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
Damn. What are you talking about? I definitely look like I'm on the run from something.
Look, she's just asking the questions that nobody else is brave enough to ask.
I kind of like that fourth answer.
This one here? Yeah.
Yeah. Whatevs.
Talk to you. Huh. They must not like you very much.
Boy.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
letting
the
you out.
Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial. Shite, I should have known you were a Deerans too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real funny.
You have a problem?
Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
Because the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
You say that now, wait till you see it. Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other. The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started.
Skibbity this.
They went wild.
Skibbity that.
Stabbed their mates in their sleep. I heard it, all right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
Narrow your eyes. Give him the Larry David special.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
It's true. Well, if she's innocent, then this sword won't hurt her. That's my test. I'll go with this one.
At least one of you is listening. Look, we don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island.
Oh, gave me the info already. That was your 1st mistake. Got it.
All right, peace.
Yep.
Later.
I don't see how the soldiers could have found it yet. You let me out, and all 3 of us can go to Paradise.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out of that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake.
We'll just kill her.
Be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
I mean, honestly, like, it's a video game. Like, she can't possibly be that high level at this point. So if we need to kill her, we'll just kill her.
You're leaving me here to die. Oh, fuck
Wow.
you. I should have known.
Yeah.
At eating snakes, you don't care about anyone but yourselves. I should have known. You think the whole world is yours for the taking, don't you? Get lost.
All right.
What if you let her out now?
Let's let her out. It's locked. Over 5
yeah.
key. You happy? Are you happy? You happy? You did this.
Actually, as far as people being high level or not in this, that was another thing I read in reviews that sounded cool. Like, it's the type of game that it does not scale with your level.
Oh.
Like B, it's also, which I kind of can't stand at this point. B, it's very willing to just let you wander into areas that you very much should not be in.
Oh, nice.
Which I always enjoy.
Want a little spoiled cucumber?
Mm-hmm. Spoiled cabbage.
Well, I was trying to find the key to let her out. But seems like we won't
There
find
was an
it.
arrow upstairs.
Yeah, that's not just going to leave this area? Let's see, can we open this?
I don't know.
All right. How do you get in there?
You still got to figure out how to get that fire plant down from earlier.
It's true. All right.
Maybe if you go up there and through the window, maybe you can, like, crawl down. Or, yeah, like through here. Because that's where you were before.
Ranged weapon.
There's a bow.
Now you can get that plant down.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Nice work.
Key? Oh.
I bet if you crash through that floor, you can get into that cell you couldn't get into before.
Like right here.
Yeah, it does look like it.
Save. Oh, this is
Okay,
out
it's not
there.
the cell, but this is still useful.
Yeah, yeah.
That might.
Whoa. What is
It's a
that
weird.
chest full of?
I don't know.
Take a bath in there.
Did you just open the Ark of the Covenant?
That's Marcellus' soul was in there.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I think you should try letting her out now and see what happens.
I'm definitely gonna let her out. Is there a quick save on there? Interesting. Nothing on F5.
was right about you.
Yeah, yeah.
You came back.
Now, you did not have to let her out, right?
I guess not.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have a conscience.
You're welcome.
All right then. Let's not hang around.
If we live to regret
Just wanted to
this,
make you twist a little bit.
There you go.
I don't think I can kill this person.
Nope. I mean, maybe because she's in my party? Maybe I could have before.
Oh, can you unlock that other cell?
Oh, with my cell
The one in the middle there? Yeah.
Hell yeah, good job. Yeah, let's look at this.
And that's how you get in here. Love it. Love it. Now you have gloves. Look at
Now
that.
you got the deerskin gloves. This will change everything.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of the cork gloves. Where is my compare?
Everything's coming up Wilhelmina.
Do they reflect on the model? They do, right?
I think so. They're here.
With the
Yeah.
other one? Okay, yes.
I mean, I don't need an item comparison, but that'd be nice, right? Weird. All right.
Oh, is gear not stat-based in this? Is it
There
just perks?
Buffs, not stats.
Something else is tinkly over here. You hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
I do not.
I assume there'd be something else over here. We're gonna move on.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't have to find everything
You
today.
want to shoot a fireball?
Well, yeah.
Dang, that's a small little weak point.
Yeah, it seems like you just have to kind of get in the general vicinity. Ow. Fucker.
Oop. Do I have arrows? Or do I have unlimited arrows?
I don't see any indication of arrows.
Yeah, unlimited arrows is pretty sick. Whoa. Who the hell just shot a gun?
Somebody shoot a fucking gun?
Hey,
Lady,
What, share
you
them
had
out
that
a little
this whole
bit?
time?
Yeah, seriously.
How the fuck did you get trapped in that cell if you have a gun?
Could have shot me this whole time. Wow, I guess I really am a monster.
apparently you for first person, or for third person, by the way.
You? Oh,
The
yeah,
Yuki?
look at that.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
If you like.
All right, this goes
The
back
deer
up
and
here.
soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't.
I mean, look, I play a gun character in our D&D campaign, so it's not that weird. But just like you had the gun while you were in prison? Really?
To think they turned on each other. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here.
No, not
All it
climbing up
took was
there.
time.
But the Deerans, we respect each other.
I think you can only climb...
This looks like the thing.
I don't even know what you can climb.
I think it's this.
Upset your kin are no better than anyone
Okay.
else.
Jump puzzles. My favorite thing in first-person RPGs.
Whoa! Oh, that was generous.
Yeah, their mantling seems like it is not terribly complicated.
No. So far, I like how it controls.
Yeah.
It's way more action-y than I was expecting.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start on Xbox and see how it goes there. Maybe move to PC if the answer is not great.
Sorry, what did you say, Brad?
So I think I'm going to start on Xbox and see how it goes there first.
On them.
With the
Whoa,
controller.
what the hell was that?
I don't know.
My
Backstab? Sneak up backstab?
yeah, but
It was
I
like
had like
Divine
a.
Thorn. It was the Divine Thorn.
Stay down.
It
and
said.
don't get us killed.
That's very Mass Effect.
Is that maybe check your skill tree? See if
Stun
that's in
meter
there?
below their health. Attacking enemies will build up their stun. Press attack near a fully stunned enemy to perform a special attack. Okay. Would you want me to look at the upgrade tree?
Yeah, I was just curious if that's a specific ability or if that's just everybody's stealth attack. It doesn't look like that was necessary. Maybe it's under godlike.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. Hey, that's exactly what I just did. All right. Or how hidden you can stay.
Where did that arrow come from?
Wait, is there something? Okay. But
I think you didn't heal when you needed to heal.
oh yeah. Don't worry, I've got second wind.
Yeah, shoot it!
I wonder how the
Shoot her!
the aiming is on the Xbox, you know? I assume it's snappier. You know, like
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
snap the target. Yeah, use your gun.
That's what it's there for.
Jump attack. Treasure chest. Oh yeah.
Treasure backpack.
Did I get a point? Yes. We're gonna get magic. Minor missiles. Minor missiles.
Getting wizardy.
Yeah. I cast minor missile. I would like to know if anybody can say in chat, are these spells taken out of the like PoE spell book, or like I don't remember anything from from the game. Look at all this stuff. I'm a wizard, Harry.
Hope there's a fire
I'm a dead wizard, Harry.
Yeah.
Good work at the brambles.
All right, here we go. Time to put these systems to the test.
Getting wandy.
I want a wand in my other hand. No? Is that not going to happen? Oh, okay. I got to
Maybe
right
not.
click. There it is. Yes.
Sword and wand. Sword and wand.
Yes.
No defense. All offense.
Bring a flint.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this? Guess that's always worked before.
What? Oh.
You're gonna regret this.
Yeah. That was
That was a real impotent little magic missile there, I gotta say.
yeah. Oh shit.
Oh, you're like right there.
That's fun and dumb.
That's stupid.
How you make it out with
I
your
think that you're basically just
gun?
you're just slapping him across the face with your magic.
Mondo Michelle was saying earlier in chat, you can full on just go like wand in one hand, spellbook in the other.
Nice.
Just
Spellbook
one,
some
like,
kind
full-
of like buff.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what that
boy.
means, but
Oh.
the point being like no weapons.
This guy's got a little bit of a charge on him. Handle your shit, Garrick. Okay.
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
The ruins.
So essence is just not going to regenerate. if I stand in this glowy thing?
No.
They're not.
What am I looking at? Is that you a good witch or a bad witch?
I don't know. It's some guy. That looks like a guy on maybe on your side.
Yeah.
That looks like a plot guy.
Plot critical guy.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to tell them. Why wouldn't
I told you.
can't
That's a plot
kill
guy.
me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
He's right
I'm no
here.
expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
I don't think that's why they were scared of your face.
Who disturbs us? I had dreams, fabulous dreams. They tried to silence them.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard. Spreading weeds, nightmares.
Yeah, no, he's gone.
I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! The venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together.
I don't know.
How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't.
Oh, I don't
Not
know.
like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers! Oh, fair. What's fair? What separates the judges from the beasts? And you return death to us.
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots, kill the rot.
Interrupt. Oh man,
Hey, he's mad.
He's a guy that's a boss.
One of the big health bars.
I mean, don't worry. That lady has a gun, so it should work out.
Oh shit, my recharge. Yeah.
Okay, well, whatever god rot he's got going on doesn't stop his charge attacks.
Oh, well, maybe we'll go up here. Doesn't seem very ranged.
His name is Stedman?
You dick! Threw a rock at me.
Well, I have to get home to me wife, Oprah.
Oh gosh, I'm in the water. He's in
You
the water.
probably don't want to be in here.
Nope. Nope.
Seems bad.
Nope. Nope.
Wow.
I say that was maybe not the place to be for that.
Into the beyond. All right, I have one more shot here, and then maybe we get ready to switch this up.
All right. I'll start getting ready.
Start getting ready. Oh,
Now you've done it.
Dag nabbit.
maybe not using a shield was a mistake. Man, they really slide, huh? Can I hide? Oh, okay. You don't have to hold down run to dodge.
Beyonce?
Back in 1 second.
Whoa. Oh, that's you. Kind of want to get him into stun state if I can.
It really does sound like they're saying Beyonce.
Oh, we're so close. Stun. Stun. There.
Stedman!
It's ragdoll.
Probably some noble who fought his commission.
Stedman's dead.
Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this,
But what?
at least he's not suffering.
Now
We don't know where he went after he died.
All right.
Closer, we twine.
Man, that thing's slow. That's a slow hammer. Alex, you want to get some Civ going?
I think it is going. I'm going to start sending right now as soon as I set this to the right profile.
Okay.
There we go. Now you should be maybe getting it? Nope. I think I need that new send info for you.
Okay.
There, in the distance.
If you want to
It's
slack that to me.
paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora.
Here, I can send it to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, why don't you just keep playing while I get that set up?
Oi, I told you.
Told you.
I'm defending myself.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Empress sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop
Why
it.
don't
no
I have to
matter
stop
what
it?
Takes.
I'd heard rumors about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
I wonder if you have like party members as such in this, or are these just kind of temporary companions that are rolling around with you? I mean, they don't show up in your menus at all, so maybe they're probably the latter.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise.
Paradise. Yeah, I like what I played so far. It's like like I said, it's snappy. It's got an actiony feel to it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
That's pretty
Did the
nice.
port change?
Anyone asks, is your phone
No, just the IP.
Hey, turn
That's
around
interesting.
and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy.
Ah, that's the problem.
And
Found it.
she's late.
Look at this guy.
Probably died at sea.
Look at
That's pretty
this
cool.
guy.
Look at this guy.
It's Fishman.
How come I couldn't make a fish man? Maybe I could have made a fish man.
Wait, you're the... Fuck.
Whoa.
You're the
Language.
fuck.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both
That's
their
the
hands.
problem, I think.
Present company excluded. They told me you were a god.
Is this guy a water godlike? Is that how that works?
Expect. Your face, it's so...
Gorgeous.
That's correct.
You're doing great.
Forgive me.
Thanks.
Again.
Wait,
We're having a bit of an
is that Garrus?
emergency.
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
it
No
is.
doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador.
Yes, Garrus is
but
in this game.
He's gone, along with our claviger.
There's the problem.
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald.
Love the idea of casting the Garrus voice
Paradise
actor.
is mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles.
Yeah, they know what they're
So
doing.
we
That's
made
just
up some new
Garrus.
ones.
That's just fucking
it is.
Garrus.
I was going to say the idea of casting that actor, but then having the other character here do all the talking.
Well, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to
All right, you should be getting my shit now.
Oh, I'm getting your
Nature has
shit.
a mind of its
Fantastic.
own in these parts. When the ecosystem
Whoa.
changes, we ask
Well, if one of you
ourselves
wouldn't
how.
mind changing the associated game when we're done here, I appreciate
Leaderless
it.
and rudderless is
All right,
the natural
I'm
state
gonna
of
be
things
done.
where it is anyway.
I am enjoying listening to Garrus.
Oh, yeah. Here, let me finish up this dialogue.
Sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Wow, it's weird how
Just
that voice
ignore
just
him.
makes me automatically
Where
attracted
did
to
you
this
say they
person.
went? Because I've got an idea.
Does this voice actor
They
just
traveled
sound like that?
northwest to the
Like
Stranded
naturally?
Route,
Because that's a
past the
pretty
old
sick,
Tartarun
like,
wall.
Yeah.
tone.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger.
Garrus was my
That'll be
fling in
fun.
2, right?
I don't remember.
Because remember, Liara was my wife, and Liara was kind of gone doing off her crazy business during 2, so I believe I had a bit of a fling with Garrus.
Wasn't Tali?
Lord,
No, it wasn't Tali.
Kai, before
Totally
you go,
alive, Tali?
make sure she
Definitely
comes
alive,
back
Tali.
alive, or the steel garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
I admire your eagerness, Envoy. Just don't rush into danger too quickly, all right?
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
Hey, look, I think we didn't get this last time, right? For the other guy?
No.
I don't think so. Okay.
I'll bet
Maybe this
you're
guy is a
glad to be on
legit
dry
party member then?
There's like
Say.
5, I think, companions in this game, if I remember correctly.
I'm not seeing any, like, oh, there it is.
Aha.
Okay, yeah.
All right. That's cool.
All right.
dry land after that.
I wonder
Also-
how it handles like
Come on,
who's in the party. I
let's
mean,
get
I wonder if they come and go, or if you have like a stable and you pick who's with you or something.
All over the place.
Also, yes, Garrus was definitely my fling.
It's getting crowded.
And then I went back to Liara, because, I mean, how could I not?
I mean, she's got a whole other game to make, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Really no quick save in this, huh? It seems odd on a PC. All right, that is saved for some god-awful reason. Let me see if is there a quick save I'm missing here? Oh, there's a quick save. Wait. Why wasn't
Come
it
on,
working?
man. Come on, man. We've played a PC game before.
No, I was jamming on F5. Look, this is me hitting F5.
Hmm.
This is me hitting F8. I guess it loads. Maybe we're just missing the quick save thingy.
The Dealy
All right.
Bob.
Dilly Bob. All right, Alex, you ready?
Yeah.
A whole other civilization.
Mm-hmm. A whole new Civ that is
How hard is it to answer a question?
fundamentally different in some ways.
Okay, here we go. Boop.
There's Harriet Tubman.
Tell me about oh my gosh. What's Harriet Tubman been up to?
I don't know. I haven't played as her yet. I'm only on my second game of this now. If you need me to turn the audio down, let me know.
I got it.
All right. So I'll just set up what you do in a new game, and then I'll jump into the one I'm playing right now, which is still in the first stage, just so you can kind of see what's available to you. But here are your leaders. We have Xerxes in
Okay.
2 different flavors. We have 1 flavor of Trung Track, 1 flavor of Tecumseh, who's I'm playing right now, Pachacuti. 2 different Napoleons.
Two
Red Napoleon or blue Napoleon. Which
Man.
one do you like?
Neither.
The Ryu and Ken of Napoleons.
One shoots fire and one's like a little
Yep.
faster.
And let's see, Isabella of Spain, Jose Rizal of South America. I don't remember which country he's from.
Okay.
Lafayette,
Okay.
Machiavelli.
Okay.
He's very scheming.
I've heard. Look at those eyebrows.
Ibn Battuta.
Okay.
We have 2 different versions of Queen Himiko.
Okay.
Hatshepsut.
Wow. Seems bored.
Yeah. Harriet.
Okay.
Friedrich Oblique or
Okay.
Friedrich Baroque.
Okay.
Confucius.
Okay.
Augustus, Benjamin Franklin,
Ah, heard of him.
Catherine the Great, Charlemagne, 2 different flavors of Ashoka,
Okay.
and Amina.
Okay.
And so you pick one, whatever civ you want. And then from here, you can choose what age you want. You know, like, do you want to start at the beginning? Do you want to start in the middle of the exploration age? Or do you want to go all the way to the modern age to start? But here, you now choose your civilization for your leader. It is not just default to whatever country they're associated with.
Is that new in this one?
Yeah, I think you could do that in another game. I don't remember which one exactly, but I don't think that you couldn't really do that with Civ 6.
Okay.
But so there are certain civilizations, though, that make a certain amount of sense for the bonuses that come with that leader, which they denote here by putting their little head here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a toxic antidote with some late breaking news. Very late. Did say saving in the lower right when I was jamming on F5. So cheers to Avowed for the quick
Fantastic.
Save. Yeah, back into the Civ. Thank you, toxic antidote.
Now, here's a question I have. Maybe someone at home already knows the answer to this. Are they planning on putting maps in the game that aren't just standard size? Because right now, that's the biggest you can make.
You want a large map? You want big maps?
What do I have to do to make the large maps, or are they just not doing those yet?
What's in your advanced options?
Well, not that. I looked.
Okay.
Believe me, I looked yesterday.
I'm getting a lot of yes. They have
Not in yet. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a few things missing from this game that feel like they maybe should have been there at launch. I don't know, but there are a few things about this game that feel like they are coming in a little bit hot. We're not going to start this game. We're going to jump into one that I've already been playing for a little bit here, because I'm still in the first stage and I haven't gotten that far.
Okay.
I'm playing as Tecumseh on a standard map, the biggest you can right now.
How many civs are on that map, dude? Do you know offhand?
I think 8 total is the max.
Okay.
It was
So
your
the
first
initial
leader?
loads. What's that?
It was your first leader that you did a full run with?
The Vietnamese lady.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the initial loads are a little long, but I found the turn-to-turn loading is very short, which is appreciated.
And assume the world's throne.
Oh, I'm getting the game twice.
There you go.
Thank you.
So you got your unit here.
Mm-hmm.
You got your +3 happiness.
Mm-hmm. So these are like buildings I can make within the districts. The Hulche is my unique unit.
Gotcha.
And so when the ages in this game change, some of these like bonuses and things you can build change as well.
That makes sense. That's a good, that's a substantial initial load.
Yeah, it's a substantial
that's a
initial
spice
load,
period.
but once you're in, it's not so bad. I do have some settings turned up too, so it might just be taking a while because of that.
Significant.
Yeah. I mean, initial loads in Civ are never very fast. Plus, you get to appreciate this great music. There we go. All right.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
All right. So here we are. This is my Civ as it currently exists on the map. The brown cities are mine.
How far can you zoom out?
About this far.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Sparta is a town that I just conquered as part of the Benjamin Franklin Greek Empire. Do with that what you will.
He looks pretty angry at you in the upper right there. Is that, did they get angrier? Did their faces change? Because he doesn't look happy. Okay.
Yeah, we were just at war. That's why he is not happy with me. We did, however, just come to a truce, though I do now have control of his city. And the reason I went up here and took the city is because as I was going through my various progressions here, I had a quest that came up that said, you have to go conquer a settlement. And I was already at war, so I was like, this is perfect. I'm going to go do it. So now I have this guy's settlement, and it is mine.
Okay.
So progression-wise, the play here is very similar to most other Civ games. You have your civics, you have your technologies that you're researching as you go along. I have a trade opportunity. So you have to send trade routes manually to cities now. Like when you build a trade unit, you have to direct it to the city, and then from there, it will establish the trade route.
Is that not how it worked before? Oh, before it was like you get the trade route first? I really don't know too much about...
Before you would get... so before you would build the trader unit, and then you would just say, you go to that city, and that's it.
And they would establish the trade route?
Yeah, they would just do it automatically. Here, you have to send them to the city first, and then then the route is established.
Got it. Okay.
It's my little scout guy. He's got this ability here, the lookout ability, where he can just kind of look much further out than where he normally would be.
Oh,
and there are even additional
good.
bonuses you can do on top of that will make that even further.
I like their map animations.
The maps look really good, I gotta say. Like, if I zoom in here, there's a lot of good detail in like the world and kind of the terrain and all this stuff. Like it all looks real nice. It is building kind of on the back of the visual style of 6, but I think it looks distinctive enough on its own. So here we go. Yeah, so I can decide where I want to send this guy. I'll send him to... Amina is kind of, if not my ally... Oh, yeah, we are actually allies right now, so I'm going to send them to their city. I have 2 allies right now. I'm allied with Amina and with Isabella. Napoleon has hard eyes for me, so maybe we'll be an alliance too at some day. And I'm just now starting to get into the, checking out the coast around my island here, my continent. This guy is injured. I'm going to send him, just keep him moving down to where it was. I was going to send him down to the city. But so, like, this is only turn 90, and I've actually managed to expand a decent amount here.
And this is still first age?
Yeah, this is still first age.
Can you pull up a tree, like a tech tree?
So what I can show you here is these are the legacy paths for the ages. So, like, there's this culture. You can basically do any of these 4 things.
Okay.
You get these points as you go along, but there are quests that come along with them. And the idea is before the end of the age, you want to try to get to here because then you will have a golden age for the next one.
And that's all those bonuses there? Okay.
Yeah, these bonuses are just like, these are the things that like track your progress. And if you want to see where the rankings are for this stuff, here you go.
Got it. Okay. Oh, so you're doing great.
Yeah, right now I'm doing fantastic.
What's this? Why is she 0?
Who?
Isabella?
Let's see. That was rankings. That was legacy points. So she hasn't done shit yet. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Did you ever figure out what? Sorry.
Go ahead.
What sort of pushes the progress of an age forward? Is it just number of turns, or is there something?
It looked like on that bar it said like +5 age, +10 age on that progress bar you're on. I don't know if that does it, but that's
I have to imagine if like enough other civs like hit their progression targets, it moves it to the next thing. It seems like it is, but I think time also does play a factor. I'm not really sure. So right there, we had a diplomatic action. He pitched to me. And so what I could have done was just accept it and not spend any of my influence points, which are right up here.
Okay.
But I wouldn't have gotten any real bonuses from that. But by spending the points, I now get the bonus that he is pitching as well.
Got it. And that's what you said this on the podcast, but that's basically a currency you can gather up. Influence.
Yes, exactly. All right, so this is my commander here. I have 1 army commander at the moment. This is one of those things we were talking about before. So commanders can house a certain amount of units and march with them to wherever you want them to go. And then they have their own little skill trees here, as you can see, with these 5 different things that, focus on like combat strength, defensive tactics, maneuverability, gold costs, things like that.
Okay.
And there's also like, naval and air versions of that as well when you get there. I'm just going to have you stay there for now. Keep exploring. And before we're done here, I'll probably load up one of my saves from the 1 game I have finished so you can see what like a modern age looks like.
How aggressive has the AI been in this so far?
Reasonably, I will say. So getting into that war with Ben Franklin, so far in this game, that's the only war I've had. In the last one, I probably had other civs that were straight up like coming at me like pretty regularly, especially once I started expanding a lot.
Were they smart about like picking a fight, or were they just?
They would come prepared.
Okay.
They would throw a lot of units at you, but it's a Civ game. It's not that hard to route them if you're prepared for it. So I got some buildings here. Ooh, I can build another, I can build a wonder. I'm going to build the Gate of All Nations, because why not?
Why not?
Put it over here by this river, because I'm not doing anything with that. It's tundra. Can't do shit with that.
So what is your general goal right now? You're just expanding?
Yeah, at the moment, I don't have a quest objective in front of me. The last one I had was capture a settlement, which I did.
Okay.
Ooh, sound effect.
Is there an age timer that we can see? Oh, the significant top left.
Yeah, natural disaster, yeah. So these do happen. Similar to the sort of like negative events that can happen within the narrative structure of this game, they're also just, you know, your usual like, hey, there's sandstorms and blizzards and tornadoes and what have you. And so when that happens, you will have to go into your city and either pay or use production to repair the districts that get damaged by that stuff.
Sounds like you can tune the rate of natural disasters.
Yes, I have it on light, which is the default. And while normally I would be upset about someone building a bunch of military in my territory, they are my allies, so I'm not freaking out about it.
Okay.
So resource distribution, I don't have any new resources to distribute, but basically there are city resources which can go only to like any settlement that has been turned into a city, including your capital. There are also bonus resources that can be distributed to towns, and those affect things like happiness. Like in this case, having silk gives them +10 culture, cotton gives them +2 food, +2 production, that kind of thing. So you're kind of deciding how to distribute that stuff based on like where your cities and towns are deficient. And in fact, if you want to see me do something here, I can convert this particular town into a city right now because I have enough gold to do it. And so once you've upgraded a town into a city, you can then use production to build stuff instead of just having to spend gold to build stuff.
Oh, like you got some kind of industry in the town now?
Yeah, basically. Build an altar.
You don't rename all of your cities, Alan?
Nah.
It's so much work.
Some people love doing that. There are other things I'd rather spend my time on.
So which one, Brad, which one was the age counter on the left?
It's the percentage, like the very top left, 57%.
Yeah, so right up here where this trophy is. That's the age progress right there.
Okay. So you're fighting a boat.
Yep. So this is, these things right here, these policies, I mean, this is similar to the sort of like social policy stuff from 6, but they have ones that are specifically tuned to your civ or, you know, whatever dynasty you have going on. So that's what these little like quill icons are they are the ones that are tuned for my civ.
Got it. I'm getting some.
And these are like the available policies.
Getting some feedback from the chat saying they do not have the ability to rename cities in this.
That feels like something that we'll probably patch in at some point.
Seems like an oversight.
Again, I think this game may have come in a little bit hot. It is a little buggy in places. I wouldn't say like horrifically so, but enough that I have noticed it. Let's repair my fishing quay.
One of the common complaints I've seen is that it's lacking the one more turn thing. Like, is it actually called one more turn in game, or is that just the way people refer to it? Like the ability to keep playing after you win?
It does lack that, yes. You cannot keep playing a game, it seems like, after you win.
Which sounds like a pretty big oversight by Civ standards.
I mean, I always found that to be less interesting once I've been sitting with a Civ game for a little while. Like, sometimes it's fun to do when you first start playing, but after, like, once I'm done, usually I just kind of, like, unless I'm going to nuke the map, there's not really any reason for me to hang out there.
Nuke the map.
I'm not saying I'm above nuking the map, to be fair. All right, so I've got some bonus resources here. I'm going to send them around. Okay, apparently I can't send them to Sparta yet. Oh, I know why, because I'm still holding that city against its will. Oh, no. It's now officially part of my empire.
Now they're willing.
Yep. Now they're in. They're all the way in. They saw all the infrastructure I've built, and they're like, sick, we're in.
This is good. It's good stuff.
Let's see here. Yeah, that's a good spot. So, I mentioned this on the podcast. There are not really like barbarian encampments in this game. What there are independent settlements. And those independent settlements can either be a hostile force on the map that you basically wipe out like a barbarian encampment, or they can be negotiated with or turned into city-states, or in fact be made part of your empire in the grand scheme of things. That just takes time, and it takes influence points to make that happen. But those guys are hostile to me. That's why I'm kicking their ass. Need to repair my shit.
Have you found Ben Franklin's capital?
I don't think I have. I think actually Sparta was the only civilization of his I've seen on the map, and I just took it.
Okay.
Because that shit is mine.
Yeah, not going to run him off the map quite yet, though.
Can't do anything with that yet. All right, well, I'm just going to put it here for now. Yeah, you just hang out there. Normally, I would get really mad when other civs like start building stuff within the framework of my what I consider to be my territory. I let it go here because I hit the city cap so fast that I was just like, you know what? It doesn't matter. Eventually, these cities will fall to me anyway.
Interesting. How do you get your city cap up?
There's certain civic policies will allow you to increase your city cap. Also, some other various, objectives you can meet throughout the course of the game. But you can definitely get it up way higher than it is here. It's just this is kind of where they start you.
Interesting.
So now here, philosophers drive stick into the ground. Yeah, and measure their shadow. So yeah, I can either get a culture bonus, a science bonus here, or a happiness bonus. What do you think? Is it a cylinder? Is it round? Or is the sun rising and setting only here?
I go with the science. I mean, what kind of victory are you going for?
I haven't really decided. Going for whatever's available. Can I grow this down? Yeah, I can grow this down. So this is how you grow your civs. So there's no worker units in this game. You are not improving things that way. The way you improve things is by capturing these tiles, which you do as your town grows. And when you select one, optimally, you probably want to try and build them out toward, bonus resources like this. So right here, I'm going to grab this. And now that I've taken this tile, I have expanded outward, and I've built a little bit of a mine improvement here. Mm-hmm. So you can only really do this when you grow.
And then if you rub up against the border, you just can't go that way?
Yeah, if you hit an actual border, you can't go any further that way.
Okay. Can your town, if your town has, more juice or something, can it push the border, the area of influence out?
Yeah, I mean, if you're growing real fast, you can really push fast.
Well, I mean, if you're hitting a border with where your town is, can you
Can I culture bomb my way into taking their shit?
Yeah, basically.
No.
Okay.
No, you would have to conquer their territory in order to do that.
Okay, your influence doesn't spread over them?
No. I've now improved my sheep. I've got this bonus wool. Can I put this in Sparta now? No. Weird. I don't know what's going on with Sparta. Jerk asses.
I got a question here from the chat for you, Alex.
Sure.
It says, Alex, I think one of the design goals with some of the major era progression changes was to try and curb the snowballiness of Civ games. How has it been in that regard from what you've played?
So again, I've only completed one game, and what happens when you change ages is that a lot of things reset. You don't lose all your military units, but you do lose a certain number of them because there's a ceiling to how many you can start a new age with. Those units will be automatically upgraded to the base level of whatever the new age is. And a lot of things that you had been building, certain types of buildings you can't build anymore because you have moved on to the next stage. I think there's novelty to that. I'm not sure that the execution of how they are doing it is fully satisfying to me in its current state. But I feel like if they can build out the ages to feel a little more distinctive from one another, and especially the last age when you get to the end, I think it can work.
That makes sense. As long as it's a good reason to shift gears like that.
Yeah, and so it doesn't feel like you're just kind of losing the shit you've been building all this time, you know? So, like here, this is I could not push further into their territory, but I can still improve along the border of the territory that I've built.
Okay, yeah, I guess my thing, I thought there was a Civ game where the borders could move based on like how influential your town was, but maybe it's a different game, or maybe it was an earlier Civ game.
Yeah. Give me that salt. I'll go a little bit further here, then I'll load up a different game.
Uh-oh, somebody's got gunpowder? Is that possible?
Is it?
I don't know. Somebody down there. I saw somebody creeping.
I mean, I don't think we're at the gunpowder stage yet. We're still very much in, like, you know, slingers and
yeah,
and warrior territory. So this was one of those independent city-state or you know, independent settlements, and then Napoleon kind of wormed his way in here, and now they're a city-state. That fucker. Give me a saw pit. Where am I going to put this saw pit? So these are like some of the districts I've already bought, and you can see that like there's like one improvement already there, but there's like an empty space. So you can build a couple of different things in each one, and then after that, if you want to build more in there, you have to build over the stuff that you've already built.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ships
a harp?
at a distance have every man's wish.
There's your Gwendolyn Christie.
Mm.
Yeah, let's get you some ancient walls, because you're kind of a sitting duck there right now. Can I buy any military units for you? Yes, I can. Ooh, a ballista. That's new. Now I have one of those.
No man is foolish enough to desire war.
They did it!
Over peace.
What does it get you?
For in peace, sons bury fathers. But in war, fathers bury sons.
I have to say, this animation is a little underwhelming compared to the Wonder build of Civ 6, which had a real, like, like, very, like, there was a lot of individual, minute progress to each of those builds.
Not like 3 frames.
Like a SimCity thing?
Yeah, totally.
Build from
So,
the ground
Gate of All
up.
Nations... Gate of All Nations gets me +2 support on all wars, which basically means I take way less war weariness when I have a war going.
What's medium snow? Is that just the tile? That's just
the tile. It's a snowy tundra, yeah. Lighthouse. All right, well, from here, why don't I try loading up one of my saves from my old game? Because, Brad, you have a thing you wanted to do today, right?
Yeah, mine can be either as long or short as we want.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to load this up and show you a little bit of what was going on in my previous game. We'll go to... That's the Exploration Age, Modern Age. Yeah, we'll just go to like an early Modern Age one.
Okay. And this is the last age. There's no future age. You said you just got to get a person into space and then the game ends on a science victory?
On the science victory, yeah.
The 8 banners rise to make way for the Qing.
This is Trung Trak with my Qing Empire. So, like, for instance here, the Hang Shang is a Qing unique merchant. So you get an empire, like a dynasty, a bonus, a change, I guess, when you go from age to age. And like I said, there's certain like units and buildings and things that come along with that. So for instance, this is a merchant merchant unit that is unique if you have this Qing dynasty going. Similar to the Gusa here, which is a specific kind of like melee unit.
But even in the modern age?
Yes. Loading. Like I said, the initial loads are the only part that kind of suck. Those turns were moving pretty quick, though.
Yeah. Still a decent amount here.
Look,
I mean, that wasn't that bad.
The thing you don't want is the turns bogging down.
Sure.
That's where shit gets bad.
Ooh,
all right,
got
so
straight up volcano going, huh?
There's a lot of volcanoes happening in my general vicinity here. They're just kind of everywhere here.
Oh no! All right.
So I am this bluish greenish color. I'm kind of spread out across this continent here, and some of these island areas. And then I also conquered this city because I needed to in order to be able to traverse the ocean.
Okay.
But yeah, so here I am. Let's see where I left off on this save. But yeah, here's my Gusa unit, which is unique to the particular dynasty I went with. These are some of the paths here going on. What are the rankings here? Gotta worry about Ashoka here.
Yeah.
I did win this game. Also, he's real mad at me right now. Look at that dude. He's not happy.
Not happy. Did you, when you won it,
sword and everything,
did you wipe anybody off the map?
No, I haven't wiped anyone off the map, though I did, I've won so far every war that has been attempted against me here. Should I denounce his military presence? It'll probably set him off.
So that'll cost you 6. Wow, you got a lot of influence. Sure.
Yeah, I can afford it. Okay, so he rejected that, which means that he spent his own influence to reject the denunciation.
How powerful is he? Pretty powerful?
Reasonably. I mean, he's my northern neighbor, which is not great, but also I've repelled him every time he's tried to fight me before, so...
Time to fight. I like the character art.
Yeah.
Yeah, the characters look nice.
Go to war.
I am at war. He just started a war with me.
Go to more war.
Like a double war? Triple war?
Get your allies in there.
So as you can see, some of the resources on the map also change over time as they do in... Are you starting a war too? All right, everyone's coming at me now. Also, there's volcanoes, which is, suboptimal. Hey, you and I are cool. Should we form an alliance?
Is that the Burger
All right,
King?
cool. Yes, that's the Burger King.
Okay, good.
Sneak King is going to come in here and help me out. Let's see here. Is anyone threatening me imminently? Just this explorer, but I don't really care about him. They'll probably come down after me at some point. What do we got here? Oh yeah, you're not a friend. Carrying you to a city.
Is there espionage?
Yeah, so espionage is different. You don't have spy units. What you do is there are these, there's sanctions, but there's also espionage things you can just send them. Like, you spend influence like you do everything else to, like, hey, I want some technology, I want government secrets, I want military infiltration, that kind of thing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you can also run, like, counter-spy operations and stuff like that. Oh, we're just growing everything here.
Gosh, I wish I remembered which game or which civ it was where you, like, you can, like, turn a city and you could, like, put priests in it and stuff to convert it to your religion and then basically take it over from the inside.
Yep.
I don't know if that's 5 or 6, but, like, that's always a... Man, what a shitty mechanic.
There's that Hunt for Red October music.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I know it's, like, actual, like, Russian music. It's just, I think of it as the Hunt for Red October music because it's just so large in my mind. That'll be fine. So factories, when those come around in the modern age, what you can do is when your civ has a factory, you can funnel these resources into those factories to then both boost your happiness and I think like boost trade stuff. But those resources I think can only be really used when you have factories.
Oh.
Come in town, huh?
if I can't.
Oh wow,
change
Harriet
your
Tubman is
heart.
also starting shit.
I suppose I'm gonna have to take you out of the
All
way.
right.
This is a one matchup, huh? Man, everybody's.
I told you, people were nuts in this game. Everyone was starting shit with me all the time. Heal up, heal up. Can I purchase a military unit? No. Not right now. It's true, busy workers do not have time to protest. That feels like the statement of the time, so we'll go with that.
Idle hands and all that.
We'll get
Xerxes
anybody
wants
any
to trade.
ideas.
Yep.
Can
yes,
you,
I would love to get more gold.
Can you attack my enemies?
Yeah, could you maybe get in there and do some shit? Because things aren't great right now. Okay, I can't upgrade any of those right now. Yeah, I know it's defenseless. It's fine. We'll get there.
So you have to like garrison a unit?
Yeah. I wonder if I can just build walls there real quick. Maybe I haven't done that yet. Defensive fortifications. Yeah, good. I still don't have the money for it. Oh, well. Again, I've already beaten this game. It doesn't really matter what happens here.
This is the third age, right? You're in?
Yeah, I'm in the third age right now.
Cool. You get missiles?
Eventually.
Yeah, I've seen people in chat talking about having like aircraft carriers and stuff.
Yep.
At this point.
So here's my skill tree.
Oh, there it
I've got a
is.
couple of points to spend.
Okay.
Turn up the growth rate there. Scientific.
They still do nukes in these games?
You know, I didn't build one in this game, so I don't know.
Time to get
There were
building.
nukes
you know what
in
I'm saying?
6. Yeah, there were nukes in 6. I don't know if they are in this one.
Do they? Well, I guess you said there isn't really future tech, right? I mean, I was going to ask if they ever get weird with late game offensive tech, like branching into like stuff that doesn't actually exist.
Getting
I mean, they probably
on
do at
nukes.
some point.
Lasers and giant robots and stuff, probably not.
Ooh, let's go take the city now that I got a couple of these guys around.
The Gandhi nuke thing was like he was like 0 aggression and went like he went looped back around to like negative aggression, which was like super aggression, right? That was the
It was like
Gandhi
it was a
aggression
bug, I think, but you know, it just sort of became the default method for that character in the game.
So do they just start building that in for real?
I think they did, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
But it's my kind of ridiculous.
Late 20th century, it sounds like, is kind of the cap for like the tech in the game.
Okay.
I think they're probably going to have to adjust that at some point because people are not going to be satisfied at the 20th century level. They want their fucking giant death robots.
That sounds like an expansion to me.
I agree.
What other 4Xs does 4Xs have traditionally? The Alpha Centauri, right?
Do they keep
Pirates?
up with that? Or is that
Isn't that them?
dead?
Oh, I forgot about pirates. Yeah, I don't think they've made one in a while.
Yeah, I don't think they've made anything that wasn't a Civ-related thing in a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're just kind of all in on Civ at this point, right? Oh, and XCOM. Well, XCOM's not really a 4X.
Yeah, that's the thing. And neither was Midnight Suns, so
Yeah, I meant specifically this genre, this vein of game, just in a different setting.
right. All right, now I can build something over here. Let's get a mortar going over here so that I can start blasting fools.
Colonization. Was that one?
Yes, that's not a recent one, though, I don't think. Let's just skip ahead to the next turn, okay?
Oh God!
I mean, that's
forgot.
always...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
Just the number of other games they used to make. Sid Meier's Gettysburg.
There you go.
Sid Meier's Antietam. Sid Meier's Sim Golf, Pirates, Railroads.
Mm-hmm.
Sid Meier, a lot of hacks.
Mm-hmm.
EMP Quad Force in our Discord chat saying the Gandhi thing, apparently a myth and a rumor.
Oh, is that apocrypha?
According to them, I'm still going with it because it's more fun that way.
I still believe. I still believe.
On. Is this real? Oh my god. The name of that book, I need to confirm that's real. Holy shit. Sid Meier put out a memoir, and it's called Sid Meier's Memoir! !
I like it.
Really fucking funny.
It's pretty good.
Sid Meier, maybe one of the more self-aware old game developers there is.
Just put out the game, Sid Meier's Memoir.
Oh my god.
Brad, do you want to boot your thing up?
We should table that. We actually have a meeting at the top of the hour here that
okay.
That we need to hop off for. So why don't you just wage war here for a little bit? We can my thing can and come back some other time.
Fair enough. That guy's dead.
Of course, Sid Meier's explanation of the Gandhi thing gets into like relatively esoteric programming stuff.
It's got to do it to make his excuses for why it was real.
Yes, I know. Under threat, what have you. All right, what am I going to do here? Okay, so here I can have, like, there are certain commands I can have with this Carmander. Right now I can't do too much, but let's see here. You go back and heal. You go forward and stab or shoot.
Is there anything in Civ where, like, if you take their capital, something else happens to their civilization?
So, I definitely took... This was Harriet Tubman's capital originally.
Oh, okay.
And they are still on the map. So, I think as long as they still have cities, they are still... I don't think they can win without their capital, but they are still on the map.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, it sounds like Deidre's saying if you take a capital, some other city becomes the new capital.
Right. That sounds
that makes sense.
Like how I remember it.
They don't take some huge like morale dump or something like that.
Much like real life.
Yep.
Right.
Leadership usually gets out of Dodge before everything goes completely to shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we're giving it this city real good here. There are so many units on the map to destroy. So little time.
I mean, you are at war with like everyone.
Yeah, it didn't start out that way.
No.
I really was only trying to tell this guy to step off, and then he did not step off.
Well, they all saw an opportunity. So, Alex, you see a lot of work yet to be done, and a lot of DLC yet to come.
Yeah, I think by the time they get around to making their first expansion, I imagine this game will shift pretty significantly. There are some ideas here, and there are some things about it that I think are very cool. I just don't think it's all the way there yet. I need another military unit, and I need it fast. You, get over there. Because these guys are on my shit.
There's no like reduced view, is there? Like where you can kind of like reduce the busyness of the graphics and get
I haven't
iconography?
Seen anything specifically like that.
These tiles are pretty busy.
They are pretty. I have a little bit. I'm having trouble as well, like kind of reading the map. Well, but I'm sure it makes sense to you, Alex. But
yeah, get busy, tile.
Or just at least like make the icons bigger or something, kind of like make it more clear what the nature of each tile is.
When you zoom out a lot, I think they reduce it, right? Like if you pull out a whole bunch.
Oh, well, yeah.
oh.
This is a little sort of better.
Yeah.
Got all this growth.
Yeah. Wartime growth.
So this is another thing. When you have a town, before it becomes a city, you can decide what you want it to focus on, and there are a number of different things you can do here. Growing town is the default. It just makes it grow faster, but like you can make a fort town, or an urban center, or a farming town, a fishing town, a hub town, factory town, mining town, any kind of town you can imagine within the context of Civ.
Anything Bruce Springsteen would sing about. You could
Exactly. 100%. All right, that guy's dead. You heal. You. And yeah, just hunker down for now. You, what kind of state are you in? You're fine. You shoot that guy.
All right, Alex, I'm going to give you a 2-minute warning here. Then we
Why don't we just wrap it up then? We'll just go ahead and wrap it up. Nothing too crazy is happening here.
No? All right. You're not taking
Not gonna
anybody
blow
in the
up
next 2
Washington,
minutes?
DC?
Yeah.
Not in the next 2 minutes. Maybe I can take this city in just in the next turn. Let's
There
see.
you go. Folks, Alex Navarro is going to retake Washington. You heard it here.
Don't say things like that into a microphone. We don't know who's listening.
I'm just,
He's not wrong.
it's by will of the people and by
Big
totally
balls
legal.
could be listening, Vinny. We don't know.
It's not wrong.
You do not want to draw the wrath of big balls.
Nobody does. What a world we live in. When does Big Balls come into Civ? They took Big Balls as capital.
I think he needs. It's gonna have to do a little more work before he gets there.
Yeah, what is the civilization going to look like 500 years from now, looking back on this era?
It's going to say mistakes were made.
Let's
Or, you know,
let's hope.
bold-
Let's hope
bold
that
assumption,
yeah,
bold
right.
assumption there is still enough infrastructure to produce Civilization games in 500 years.
I was just gonna say, let's hope there is somebody to look back 500 years.
Just thinking about
Yeah, I
what the
think about-
world leader select screen looks like.
Great news, everyone. We're finally introducing Hitler as a playable leader.
Oh, jeez.
Wasn't the direction I was thinking, but sure.
Hey, did you capture
Hey,
it?
look at that.
I did.
Does it
I've
take
captured
time?
DC. Yeah, I mean, there's this fist icon, which basically means that for the next 15 turns, you're going to be like generating like a happiness penalty because they're not thrilled with what you just did.
Oh, but it only takes 15 turns.
Yeah, but then after that, it basically is just yours.
Is a turn a year?
Yes, it is.
All right, 15 years, then it'll be fine.
Yeah,
nobody
no
will
big
even
deal.
remember. Yeah, it's all good. We're fine. We were always part of this organization.
Yeah, so here I have the option. I can raise the city or I can keep it. I'm not going to raise Washington, D.C. There's too much of that going on right now, so I'm just going to keep it.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to do it for us for this Friday. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We're going to get out of here. We got to go jump into another Mighton. But hope everybody has a great weekend out there. Enjoy your video games, whether you're Civ or Avowed or even digging a hole or doing all these other things. Keep it fun. Keep it safe. Alex Navarro, Brent Shoemaker. Keep it light. Thank you very much. See you, everybody. We'll be back next week. Bye.